Hi everyone, it's been a little bit and thought I would come on today. It's early in the morning and I'm in my nursery. I'm not sure what time this video will upload because I have a pretty full schedule today, so I'll try to get it uploaded sometime maybe this afternoon. But thought I would show a current collection video. I haven't done that in a long time. And some babies have come and gone, and I don't know what I've shown and what I didn't show these days, so I think maybe there's really only one that you folks might not have seen, and the rest you have, so, but just as an update. So this first one you're looking at here is little William, and I may not remember all the sculpt names, so don't don't worry if I don't say anything. If I don't say anything, that means I don't remember. But this is Scarlet by Bonnie Brown. And he's just my little precious sleeping boy there. He's still in his Thanksgiving sleeper. And then we have Elizabeth on the left and little Nicholas on the right. Elizabeth is the Owen sculpt by Laura Tazia Ross, and Nicholas is Twin B by Bonnie Brown. So Elizabeth was one of the first babies that I had gotten in my collection, and she's kind of a look-alike baby of mine. Whenever I was first born, my hospital picture resembles her. So I've had her for quite a while. And Nicholas, sometimes I put him up for sale, and then sometimes I take him down. I think I'm not sure what I want to do with him yet. He is a very lovable little guy, so he's hard to part with, I think. And this is little Jonathan. He's a real-born sculpt, and I don't remember which one he is, but he is painted by Yvonne Nather, and he's got painted hair and everything, and he's just so beautiful. I almost sold him once too. But I hopefully won't make that mistake again. So onward. And this is a little girl I'm not sure if you've seen yet. She is the Gabby Gale by Claire Taylor. And I don't recall if I showed her or not. I want to say I did, but I could be wrong. She was one of the last numbers to be done by Claire, and she is just absolutely beautiful, as I'm sure all of the ones are in the edition. I asked for green eyes in my Gabby Gale, and the blonde hair, like kind of similar to the prototype that she made. And yeah, she's just hanging out here. I've been holding her and stuff, and we've been getting acquainted, right? I think I've settled on a name, but I won't announce it yet in case I change it. So it's been interesting around here with helping my daughter get ready for graduation and everything. Even though she's not graduating until June, there's a lot of things you have to do if you want to prepare and go to college and things like that. So it's been busy around here. Are you surprised? I think not. So yeah, there's Gabby Gale. And then I could probably just slide over here without pausing you. We've got little Miss Mia hanging out in the crib here. And she, of course, is the Carla sculpt by Claire Taylor. Painted by Claire Taylor. And this was one of Claire's personal babies that I adopted from a friend of mine here on YouTube. And yeah, that's little Mia. She's so cute. She's sporting a lovely outfit that got gifted to us. So thank you once again for that. I just love this outfit. I could just leave her in this all the time. And then we have Miss Lily. I know you guys have seen Lily. She's my little baby from Nadia from overseas. And she's been drinking a lot of bottles because that is something that I have found that really calms me after a stressful day or whatever. So I haven't filmed it yet. I'll try to see if I can figure out how to film it whenever I do that. I know a lot of people do film the feeding videos, and for me, I just like to sit and give her the bottle and then, you know, change her diaper and just hold her for the evening. So it might be I can't figure out how to make it a interesting video. So right now it's just kind of a personal thing that I do with her. But yeah, that's her. She's all looking smirky this morning. And the little guy under there is not part of my collection. He's for sale, and he's on layaway, so I won't show him fully. But this is Liam. Liam is, oh boy, is A.K. Kitawa? But I forget the sculpt name. Is it Maya? Anyway, he's got the Maya head and the other one's hands. When I worked with Mandy over in the UK to paint him for me and get him, you know, ready to be born, she only had the head of the one sculpt and the hands of another. So someone else must have did a switcheroo. But I liked these hands better than the balled up hands. Even though I know when babies are crying, their fists are balled up anyway. But I just like more character sometimes in the hands. So, yeah, that's kind of worked out for me. So that's Liam. You folks all probably know Judith. She's been in my collection for probably as long or close to as long as Elizabeth. She is the Lizzie sculpt by Audrey Stoetti, I believe is the right artist name. And yeah, I've had this little girl for a while, and she's just as cute as a button. She just got her hair done not too long ago, so it's still a little, you know, it's not wet anymore, but it's just shiny and slicked down. Once I hold her and stuff a little bit, it'll start to fluff up a little bit more. But it's all smashed down to her head at the moment, right? Yeah. She has the cutest expression. I just love this baby. And then we have Mischievous Chloe. She's the Chloe sculpt by Natalie Blick. I kept her name the same because I just couldn't think of anything else, and Chloe seemed to work for her. That's her. Apologies for the darkness. It's dark outside yet, so we're only working with my single overhead light that I have in the room. So yeah, let's check out the other ones. This little crib here that I have, I've turned into sort of my little monster jail. And depending on how many monsters I add to my collection, I may not be able to get them all in here. But most of you know Enid. Enid is, and all of these babies in this crib were painted by Emily Cook of the Deadly Nightshade Reborn Nursery in Canada. And I just am obsessed with her work. I think her work is amazing. She puts an immense amount of details into her dolls. She does things beyond what I have seen any other artist do. And I've since then come across some artists that do some things similarly to Emily. And, you know, I don't know if they did it first or if Emily did it first, but, you know, Emily's just such a sweet person that I really enjoy working with her. She always offers layaways on her babies, up to 6 months. The hard part is getting a hold of her and trying to adopt, because her dolls do not stick around for long. She has quite a following, and they just don't stay long. As soon as she puts one on the market, it's like gone the same day. Sometimes within a few minutes or hours. So, but anyway, that's Enid. She is a Realborn Sculpt too, and I can't remember which one. So yeah. Over here, we have Lewis. Sorry guys, my camera's in the light. Lewis has been doing a little bit of drinking, I think. What have you been doing, little man? I got that bottle from Amazon. I thought it was cute. And a good prop for Halloween or something. But it looks like a little beer bottle. So yeah, Lewis is the another sculpt by A.K. Kitawa, if I'm saying that correctly. And then we have a tag hanging out here, girl. I might have to turn her head. Can you turn your head for Mama? This is Olive. She is the Aspen, I think, Realborn Sculpt. So that's her. She's a little vampire. And I showed her not too long ago after Halloween or before Halloween. Something like that. Yeah, these are my monsters. My little crib of monsters. They're so much fun. I know not everyone is into the alternative babies, but me, Halloween is literally my favorite holiday. Yes, over Christmas, it is my favorite holiday. Halloween is a fun time for me. Christmas tends to be stressful because of all the gift giving, you know, like the gift buying and just the rush, the hustle and bustle, and you know, just all the stuff you have to do to get ready for Christmas. Halloween is just so easy to me, and Halloween is a day of fun and dress up and be somebody different. And you know, I've said this before, but that's just in case I have some new folks. Yeah, that's my favorite holiday. So I'm always going to love creepy, gory things. These babies I don't consider creepy. I know Enid is a little on the creepy side because she's got, you know, the staples in her head and and in her arms and legs. But, you know, the other two are pretty mild compared to some of them I've seen. I belong to some alternative reborn groups in Facebook. And some of them are, let me tell you what, you're like, whoa, did that come out of a movie? Because it looks really crazy real. So there are some people that have some talent on there, just like there are in the regular reborn community. So I got a few more for you. Hold on a sec. This little boy all snuggled up, he was about froze, so I put him in layers. This is Killian. And he is the Chase Sculpt by Bonnie Brown. So I'm a Bonnie Brown fan, if you haven't noticed. I have 3 of her sculpts. I had more before. I had a Levi, and I had a Twin A, and that's it. Oh, I also had or still have, the Liam Sculpt. I don't remember if I sold that or if I still have it. Anyway. So yeah, I'm a big Bonnie fan. And the A.K. Kitawa, I love her sculpts too. She has really nice sculpting. And yeah, there's a few others I really like as well. But I won't go into that now. So last but not least, I have what's left of my triplets, and I will show you them in a second. And here they are. They are still in their Halloween stuff too. Some of my monster babies are still in the Halloween stuff, and these two are still there. Their sister left us some time ago, and she was just the straight sleeping baby of the 3. These are triplets by Sheila Michael. And I can't, there's like Carmela and Christina. Karina? Those are the names of the sculpts if you know, decide you would like to look them up. But I think you can still get 1 or 2 of them, but not all 3 of them I don't think are available anymore. And they are for sale, both of them. I've had them for sale for quite a while. They're not new sculpts, so a lot of people are chasing the new sculpts that come out, so the older sculpts are getting harder to sell. But I do have them up for adoption if you're interested. Give me a holler and we can chat about that. But they're full body vinyl. They're very soft and plushy. Not plushy. They're just very pliable. This is what people refer to as the vinyl silicone or silicone vinyl, which, you know, I've been told, you know, doesn't exist because silicone and vinyl don't play nice with each other, so how can they mix the two together? It's just a really soft vinyl, and it's softer than a lot of the full body sculpts that I've ever been in contact with, even some of the newer ones to date. These girls are just a lot softer than the other ones, and they're weighted really nicely, but they were painted by a master artist and rooted by a master artist, so they're not cheap. But yeah, that's them. And then I might as well show you her. She's like an Adora doll that we've had in the collection for a little bit, and she comes with like a pig outfit because I like pigs a lot, and she was a doll that I kind of had my eye on for a long time, and I got the opportunity to get one, so I did. I don't know if I'll keep her or not, but there she is nonetheless. I think her name is Oink Oink or something like that. But her clothes, obviously, these aren't her clothes. I just put her in this little one or sleeper. But they're in her box. They come in boxes, and I keep the box for them because that's, you know, we all know that dolls, the boxes are almost worth more than the doll a lot of times if you have the box for the doll. So I have the box for her. But yeah, that's it, guys. Those are my current babies. I still have Monroe by Sandy Faber. That's for sale. Let me show you that one real quick if I can. Okay, his hair's a little messy, but this baby looks great as a girl or a boy, so he's on a big blanket with a boy outfit on, or a boy onesie. But yeah, this one's for sale too. And he is beautifully painted by a artist overseas as well. And yeah, his hair is kind of, it's supposed to be down here a little bit more. See if I can, there now, so he's not bald there. It's just the way his hair was laying. Somehow it got slicked the wrong direction, right, buddy? But yeah, if you're interested in this little one, this one's not really part of my, some of the ones that are for sale I don't consider part of my collection because I'm parting with them, so, you know, I'm just not considering them, but I thought, well, I'll take the opportunity to show the ones for sale in case we get anybody interested for the holiday season. I accept layaway and all that fun stuff, so I do that because I want to give back to the community. A lot of artists and folks do that for me and did that for me when I first started out, which was an amazing opportunity for me to get the dolls that I have in my collection, because otherwise, you know, they're expensive and you don't always have hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars to drop on something that you don't need. You know, there's other things that people have to spend money on, like, you know, food and all that other things, cost of living stuff. So, you know, I give back to the community in that way and offer layaways. So far, I've never had a bad one. So I'm crossing my fingers there, but I'm sure one will come along one of these days. And then that might end my my giving that as an option, but for now I do, and it seems to work out. So thank you all for watching, and if I don't see you, if I don't get the chance to make a video next week, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I will be off, you know, into the new year, and no internet here means I can't really do videos, so there is that. Alright, so thank you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.